What up, Ronan? Welcome to Sunday. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. Alright, let's mute this. Unmute this. Alright, so yeah, I want to apologize, guys. I was just dead tired last night. I crashed out so hard. And then I slept in, hence why stream started late. But I promised you guys a long stream, and you're going to get it. I'm going to stream for at least 3 hours. I'm going to try for 4, maybe longer. We're just going to keep going. Aerith. Aerith. Oh, is that her name? What do you want? We're taking Aerith back. Outsiders. Didn't notice it earlier, you... There's so many frivolous things in this world. Are you gonna kill me? I don't think you should. The equipment here is extremely delicate. Without me, who could operate it? Ugh. Right, I recommend you think things out logically before you make any rash moves. Now, bring in the specimen. Cloud, help! What do you think you're doing? Lending a helping hand to an endangered species. Both of them are on the brink of extinction. If I don't help, all these animals will disappear. Animal? That's terrible. Aerith is a human being. You're gonna pay. Barrett, can't you do something? Alright, step back. Stop! What are you doing? Oh, my precious specimens. Get him, Red! Now's our chance to get Aerith. Thanks, Cloud. What's wrong? The elevator is moving. nice specimen. A very ferocious specimen. Rather strong. I'll help you all out. It talked. I'll talk as much as you want later, miss. Oh, that's right, this is red. We'll take care of that monster. Somebody take Era somewhere safe. Barrett, you take care of her. What's your name? Ojo has named me Red 13. A name with no meaning whatsoever to me. Call me whatever you wish. We're gonna keep Red 13. Come on. No weaknesses. Shit. Finally! God damn! $300 HP! Great! $25. Okay. Got it! Woo! Okay, that was a legitimately difficult fight. Aerith, are you alright? She seems alright in many ways. I have a right to choose too. I don't like two-legged things. What are you? Informed question, but difficult to answer. I am what you see. You must have many questions, but first, let's get out of here. I'll lead the way. Cloud, you did come for me. I apologize for what happened back there. I was merely acting to throw Hojo off guard. Now we've saved Aerith, ain't no need for it to be in this building. Let's get the hell out of here. If all 5 of us go together, we'll be noticed. Let's break up into 2 groups. There we go. I'm gonna swap Aerith for Tifa. Medic! Yeah, I kinda needed one there. But yeah, I'm swapping Tifa for Aerith, and I'm keeping Red 13. Just because Red 13 is the highest level I have. Cloud is obviously my main. And Aerith is a healer. She has a heal. We'll be going first. Meet you at the 66th floor elevator. Later. Meet up at the 66th floor elevator. Go! Oh god. Oh, soldiers. .250. Weak against fire. Almost leveled up Cloud. Oh. Okay, so now how the hell do I get out of here? Huh? It was a sign! Oh, so close! There we go. Yeah! Alright. Time to pull up the walkthrough because I have no idea where I'm going. Wait, what? Hang on a second, I gotta read this. Okay. No, please don't kill me. I only did what Hojo told me to do. Just here. It's the key card to the 68th floor. Would I be doing this if I was the enemy? Hey, what is it? Would you press up, please? This could be a trap. Drill for you. Did you enjoy it? Ah, President Shinra. What voice was I giving him? I was giving him like a southern gentleman. It got you too? Where is Aerith? In a safe place. She's the last surviving ancient. Don't you know? They called themselves the Cetra and lived thousands of years ago. Now they're just a forgotten page in history. Cetra. Girl is a survivor of the Cetra? Cetra, or the Ancients, will show us the way to the Promised Land. I'm expecting a lot out of her. Promised Land? Isn't it just a legend? Even so, it's far too appealing not to pursue. Instead, the Promised Land is very fertile. If the land is fertile, there's gotta be Mako. Exactly. That's why our money-making Mako reactor is necessary. The abundant Mako will flow out on its own. That is where Neo Midgar will be built. Shinra's new glory. Mother! Quit dreaming! God, doing that voice is actually fucking up my throat. Oh, really? Don't you know? These days, all it takes for your dreams to come true is money and power. Well, that is all for our meeting. Come on, out this way. Hold it, I got a lot to say to you. Is there anything else? Talk to my secretary. Make it out? Cloud, you're so brave. Aerith. Cloud, are you there? Aerith, you're safe? Yeah, I'm alright. Knew that Cloud would come for me. Hey, I'm your bodyguard, right? The deal was for one date, right? And here comes Tifa. Oh, I get it. Tifa, you're there too? Excuse me? Cloud, you dunce motherfucker. You know, Aerith, I have a question. What? Does the Promised Land really exist? I don't know. All I know is, the Cetra were born from the planet, speak with the planet, and unlock the planet. And then, the Cetra will return to the Promised Land, a land where it promises supreme happiness. What does that mean? More than words. I don't know. Speak with the planet? Just what does the planet say? It's full of people and noisy. That's why I can't make out what they're saying. You hear it now? I only heard it in the church in the slums. Mother said that Midgar was no longer safe. That is, my real mother. Someday I'll get out of Midgar, speak with the planet, and find my promised land. That's what Mom said. I thought I would stop hearing her voice as I grew up, but... wonder how Barrett's doing. Hey! Aerith is an ancient. The real name of the ancients is Cetra. The ancients know where the Promised Land is, and Shinra is searching for that Promised Land. I only heard stories about the Promised Land. I don't know if it really exists. Is that right? The Shinra believe that the Promised Land is full of Mako energy. Which means, if the Shinra get there, they'll suck up all the Mako energy. The land will wither away. The planet's gonna get weaker. Ain't just leave 'em be. I'm recruiting new members. Me, Tifa, Cloud, and Aerith too. How about you? You're so damn boring. Grandpa? Grandpa? Grandpa! What's so funny? Nothing. Door's open? When did it open? What's happened? Cloud is unrelentingly dense. Now, to be fair, it's highly likely that, at least to some degree, Aerith likes him because he reminds her of Zack. And we all know, for those of us who have seen Crisis Core, Aerith really liked Zack. Like, that was a thing. And Zack was not dense. Zack knew she liked him, and he liked her back. Like... Now, why he doesn't get shit with Tifa, that's just Cloud being a dense motherfucker. Tifa, wake up. What's wrong? Something's wrong. Look outside. What happened? Should have a key on them. Come on, Tifa. I'll get Aerith. Get Aerith. I'll help Barrett and the others. Barrett, Red 13, come on. Did you get in? Why's the door open? Must have been attacked by... What the hell's going on? No human could have done this. I'll go on ahead. I'll clean up back here, so you guys go ahead. Don't get attacked by Shinra. Come on, let's follow Red 13. Oh boy. Did it get away? Jenova. Red 13 is way more than a wolf. Like, let me pull up exactly what Red 13 is. Because it is a complicated mess of horseshit. Yeah, he is confirmed to be his own unique species. Of which there is, I think, only like 3 or 4 of them. Yeah, there's confirmed to only be 3 of them. Red 13 and the 2 pups that we see in a couple places. We see them in Rebirth, and then we see them again in Advent Children. But yeah, he is something other than just a wolf. Fun fact, he's the only main character in all of Final Fantasy that's been quadruped. Yeah, and that's never explained. It's just his species can talk. Which actually, that just reminded... Seeing Genova's whole thing fucked up, that just reminded me. I need to upload something to my drive so I can pull it onto my computer. Okay, now pull it off my drive. I do too. I hate, but that's like, you don't get Final Fantasy without hand wavy bullshit. Half this franchise is hand wavy bullshit. Image. Grab it. Because I recently found something. Someone made a handy chart to explain the complicated mess that is... Actually, I'm gonna make this big. To explain how things work with the fucking different cells. So, we've got Dr. Gillian. She was implanted with Genova's cells, and as a result, produced the G cell. She also then got pregnant. By doing so... Actually, I just realized you guys can't see my cursor. I'm marking stuff and you guys can't fucking see it. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, you see. So actually, no, let me remove it from here. I'm gonna pull it up on my actual screen. Let's go. Add a window capture specific window. There we go. This'll do for the purposes of this example. So, We start with Dr. Gillian. She was implanted with Genova cells, and as a result, she created the G cell, and then subsequently got pregnant. Her child received the G cells directly from her, and that's how we get Angeal. They then extracted G cells and implanted them into a newborn, which created Genesis. Now, on the other hand, you've got this woman whose name I don't remember. She got pregnant. The fetus was then implanted with Genova's cells, and thus created the S cell. The S cell was passed from the fetus to the mother, and that fetus became Sephiroth. Then, they extracted S cells from Sephiroth, and those were injected into Cloud during his time as a Shinra soldier, and then all the bullshit that Hojo did. He also was soaked in Mako. And that is why Cloud is the way he is. So one way you can think of it is Cloud is sort of like a second generation of this whole clusterfuck. Because he actually has more in common with like Angeal and Genesis than he does with Sephiroth. Even though his lineage comes directly from Sephiroth. Because Genova cells for Angeal and Genesis had to pass through another individual. Actually, I got that backwards. I'm fucking myself up. Welcome to Final Fantasy VII, folks. Everything's confusing. Because see, both these guys had to get their Genova cells through another branch. Genesis got his directly injected into him when they extracted G cells from Dr. Gillian. And Angeal was just Dr. Gillian's son, so he just got it by naturally being born. Whereas both Sephiroth and Cloud had Genova cells to some degree, just directly implanted into them. Whereas Sephiroth got actual Genova cells, Cloud got S cells, which are basically Sephiroth's branching of the Genova genetics. Yeah, it's confusing. But let's get back to it. Genova specimen. Looks like it went to the upper floor, using that elevator for the specimens. Looks like it leads up. So much blood. So much fucking blood. Oh, combat. Well, that's horrifying. No weakness. God damn it, attacked right before the fucking save point. Yeah, metal pipe, Aerith. I love the sound her weapon makes, just bang. Suicide. God damn. Oh, joy! President Shinra is dead. Dead! The head of Shinra is dead! Then this sword must be Sephiroth. Sephiroth is alive? Looks like it. Only Sephiroth can use that sword. Who cares who did it? This is the end of Shinra! Please don't kill me! What happened? Sephiroth. Sephiroth came! Did you see him? Did you see Sephiroth? By this point, isn't Sephiroth... Oh yeah! At this point in the storyline, Sephiroth has fully lost his shit and is starting on his plan to do one of two things. He basically either wants to become, like, an actual deity and merge with Jenova, or destroy the planet. Technically, he wants to do both because he thinks each will incur the other. He's nuts. Sephiroth is fully nuts at this point. Yeah, I saw him with my own eyes. You really saw him. Would I lie at a time like this? I heard his voice too. He said something about not letting us have the Promised Land. And does that mean the Promised Land really does exist and Sephiroth's here to save it from Shinra? So he's a good guy then. Save the Promised Land? A good guy? No way! It's not that simple. I know him. Sephiroth's mission is different. Rufus! Forgot about him. Who's that? Vice President Rufus, the president's son. So Sephiroth was actually here. By the way, just who are? Cloud, ex-soldier, first class. I'm from Avalanche. Me too. A flower girl from the slums. A research specimen. What a crew. Well, I'm Rufus, the president of Shinra Incorporated. You're only president because your old man died. Correct. I'll let you hear my inauguration speech. Father tried to control the world with money, and that worked for him. The people believed that Shinra would protect them. Work at Shinra, get your pay. If terrorists attack, the Shinra army will help you. It looked perfect on the outside. But I do things differently. I'll control the world with fear. It's too much to do it like my old man. A little fear will control the minds of the common people. There's no reason to waste good money on them. He likes to make speeches just like his father. Get Aerith out of the building. What? I'll explain later. Barrett, this is a real crisis for the planet. Yeah, Rufus Shinra's a moron. Explain later. Just take my word for now. I'll go after I take care of him. All right, Cloud. Yeah, Rufus Shinra is a grade A moron. Cloud, just thought of something. I'll wait for Cloud. Everybody get to the elevator. They get pretty ugly from here on. We should check on our equipment. He holds on to Nova cells and destroying them and stuff. Yeah, fucking moron. Not only does he hold on to those cells, he actively uses them to taunt one of Sephiroth's remnants. Yeah, like, man was an idiot. Damn it! I just fucking revived her! Motherfucker! Well, this is going poorly. Just Aerith! Face down on the fucking floor. Son of a bitch! Oh, fuck me! Weak against lightning. Okay, cool. Cloud was never actually soldier. How does he know how to use materia? Basically, he was never actually soldier, but he's actually pretty fucking close. Basically, he's like... he has all the abilities, he just never got the training. Got it! Woo! Oh, crap! I'll explain it in a second, Nature. Let me finish this fucking fight. Oh. So, Cloud has the training somewhat because thanks to all the shit that Hojo did, he sort of has Zack's memories, but not quite complete. Basically, Cloud believes that his story is his up till he leaves Nibelheim to go join Soldier. Then he believes, for the longest time, that everything that happens between him joining and basically the end of this game, that his life has been Zack's life. Or I guess no, he believes he's Zack up to the point where Zack dies. Like, if you could go back into Cloud's mind and play back his memories, Zack doesn't exist. At least until the end of this game, where his memory kinda gets fixed. Well, this is gonna be a mess. You want the Promised Land in Sephiroth. That's right. Did you know that Sephiroth is an ancient? Whatever. I can't let either you or Sephiroth have the Promised Land. I see. I guess we won't be allies. Well, actually, no, Nature. At this point, Sephiroth is confirmed to be an ancient. The original Sephiroth. Welcome back, nerd! Nice! This is an incredibly boring fight. Oh, that's why he's just a bitch. Rufus Shinra is just a bitch. Rufus, couldn't finish him. This is gonna get complicated. I'll go on ahead. We're surrounded! Alone, this wouldn't be a thing, but I got a reputation to protect. You all get out while you can. Not you they're after, it's me. Yeah, well, that ain't happening. Tifa's sounding very... Yes, because I'm not doing voices because it's fucking up my throat. You got caught up in this over Marlene. Now it's my turn to help you. Okay, playtime's over, jackasses! Thank you, Mr. Barrett. Who you calling Mr. Barrett? That don't sound right. Well then, if you're through talking, may I suggest we think of a way to get out of here? Oh yeah, you're cold, man. Like someone else around here I know. Did you say something? Not a thing. What are we gonna do? Barrett! Tifa, where's Cloud? Everyone, over here. Huh? What's up? Where's Cloud? He's coming! Hurry, hurry! Oh yeah, one of the full fancy cutscenes. Oh yeah! Nature. Oh God. All right. Oh yeah, look at this control scheme. yeah. Fair warning, you might get motion sickness. This is hell. I swear, they built this with the intention of making it an arcade game, and I hate them for it because it's awful. Oh, crud. Oh, God. Oh, what the hell? Oh, thank God, Aerith is actually healed. I was gonna say, if she's fucking unconscious again... So, Sephiroth is an ancient not because of Jenova, but because of his actual mother. Yeah, Sephiroth is an ancient just because he, like Aerith, was born to an ancient. Like, that's just... he's just an ancient because. Has nothing to do with the interactions between him and Jenova. Yeah, Aerith over here taking the fucking beating. Got it! Okay. Ugh. What do we do now? Well, I'm gonna take a second, have a sip of my gamer sips, and wait for this ad break to finish. Alright. So what do we do now? Sephiroth is alive. I have to settle the score. Will that save the planet? It seems so. Then I'm going. I'll go too. There are things I need to know. Which actually, that just reminded me, I'm going to very quickly... I want to check. I want to confirm what I was saying about Sephiroth being an ancient just by birth. Okay, correction. Wrong. I was wrong. Sephiroth is not an ancient because his mother was not an ancient. He's called an ancient at this point because they incorrectly believe Jenova is one. So I was wrong about that. About the ancients? Many things. I guess it's goodbye, Midgar. I'm going back to my hometown. I'll go with you as far as that. I guess this is the start of our journey. You hate traveling. I don't know. I don't have anywhere else to go, so I guess it doesn't really matter whether I like to travel or not. You know what? This is the first time I've ever left Midgar. Really? You worried? A little, no. Yeah, Tifa just casually keeping up with fucking Cloud. Little, no. Maybe a lot. But I have a bodyguard, right? We told Aerith's mom to go somewhere safe. And Marlene should be safe too. Yeah, she should be. Said she didn't want to stay in Midgar anymore. Maybe it's for the best. Alright, people. Then, let's fucking go. The leader for our journey. Of course, that could only be me. You think so? I think it should be Cloud. Alright! Go northeast to a town called Calm. If something happens, we'll meet up there. Besides, we can't all be strolling around out here. It's too dangerous. Let's split into two parties. I am taking... I don't remember if it's possible. I'm gonna take Route 13. I don't remember if it's possible to date Yuffie or not. Let me look. Okay, so according to this, it is possible to take Aerith, Tifa, Yuffie, or even Barret if you want. I'm trying to take Yuffie. Yeah, she's kind of a moron. See you at Calm. Later, at Calm. Yeah, give you the fucking Protect Vest. And I'll give you the Star Pendant. We'll give her Sense and Restore. And we'll go enemy skill and cover. Or no. Need to take cover off of her. You know, we'll give her poison. No, wrong button. Give him fire, elemental, and give him cover. Give him restore and steel. Fire. All. Lightning. Ice. We're gonna take all off, swap with restore. Alright. Yep. Nice, nerd. I will likely raid into you guys. Sweet! Okay, no weakness, just hit it till it dies! Got him! This must be calm. I wonder if everybody's there already. Let's hurry over to the inn. Go, Cloud. Mr. Cloud, your party's waiting for you on the second floor. Cloud, you're late. Yo, man, you're late. Sorry to keep you waiting. Guess everyone's here now. So let's hear your story. You know, what about Sephiroth and the crisis to the planet? Let's hear it all. And here's where Cloud starts telling bullshit. Because his memory is all sorts of fucked. I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with Sephiroth on several missions, we became friends. Call that a friend? Yeah, well, he was older than me, and hardly ever talked about himself. So I guess you would have called us war buddies. We trusted each other. Till one day... After the war, it was soldiers' duty to put down any resistance against the Shinra. That was 5 years ago. I was 16. Sure is here. So yeah, this moment right here. This. Cloud is not here. If I remember, Cloud is technically this dude. This is Zack. This is where Cloud's memories are all sorts of fucked up. Yeah, he is one of these two guys. In truth. This is not him. This is Zack. Sure is raining hard. Hey, how you doing? I'm alright. I wouldn't know. Never had motion sickness. Everything okay? Hey. Settle down. Give you some new materia. Yep, see that motion right there, that little thing? That is where, once you've played Crisis Core, you know for a fact, that ain't Cloud. That's Zack. Because that was Zack's little exercise thing he would do. Wait to use it. Just like a kid. Gonna brief us about this mission? This isn't a typical mission. Good! Why do you say that? I joined Soldier to be like you. By the time I made first class, the war was already over. My big hopes of becoming a hero like you ended with the war. That's why I always sign up whenever there's a big mission. Kind of a way to prove myself. Hey, how do you feel, Mr. Sephiroth? I thought you wanted a briefing. Again, this is not Cloud. This is all Zack's personality. Zack was a puppy. Zack was a fucking puppy dog. Bro had the attention span of about 2 seconds and was always just itching to do things. Our mission is to investigate an old Maka reactor. There are reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First we will expose those creatures, then we'll locate the problem and neutralize it. Brutal creatures? Where? The Maka reactor in Nibelheim. Nibelheim. That's where I'm from. Hometown. Sir, something strange just crashed into the truck. That would be our monsters. Yep, just fighting a fucking dragon. Love that difference there. Sephiroth attacks, does over 3,000 damage. I attack, do 14 damage. Sephiroth's strength is incredible. It's far stronger in reality than any stories you may have heard about him. So, where do you come in? Me? I was mesmerized by the way Sephiroth fought. And then we reached Nibelheim. How does it feel? Your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? How does it feel? I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? My mother is Genova. She died right after giving birth to me. My father... just starts laughing. What does it matter? Alright, let's go. Keep wandering around here and you'll get in trouble. Been on watch, so being on watch is so boring. You want to do what we always do. Shall we practice? Practice? Oh, you mean practice my pose? Members of Soldier always have to worry about what others think. How'd it go? Like this? Good job. Really don't want to be in Soldier. Mako smells pretty bad here. Yo, wait a minute. Isn't that, the name of Sephiroth's mother? I remember Genova. It's that damn headless spook living in the Shinra building. That's right. Barrett, would you please let us hear what Cloud has to say? You can ask questions later. If I was only... Okay, Cloud, continue. Childhood friends reunite. I was really surprised with Tifa. See, this is where I find it weird that Tifa doesn't fucking correct his ass. Because she 100% did not see him when he was there. Everyone must be in their houses afraid to come out because of the monsters. No, maybe they're afraid of us. We leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure you get to sleep early. All we need is one lookout, so you others get some rest. Oh, and you may visit your family and friends. I heard Sephiroth was coming, so I brought my camera. I want to shop with Sephiroth and the monsters. I don't take pictures of nobodies. See, that interaction is likely probably true, because Cloud probably came up to him in his like, grunt uniform, and he's like, who the fuck are you, dude? This is my house. It has nothing to do with what happened 5 years ago. Yo, wait, I want to hear. Me too, it's been a long time, right? Tell us more. Saw your family, right? I don't know if you'd call it a family. My father died when I was still young. That's why my mom lived alone in this house. Yeah, I saw my mom. My mom, she was a vibrant woman. Hadn't changed at all. But a few days later, she died. But when I saw her, she looked fine. Yes? Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Hi, Mom. Come. Let's take a look at you. You look handsome. So is this a soldier uniform? Mom, My, how you've grown. I'll bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in this city. I'd feel a lot better if you just settled down with a nice girlfriend. I'm alright. You should have an older girlfriend. One that'll take care of you. I think that would be best for you. I'm not interested. Are you eating right? I'm alright. The company takes care of me. Is that so? I know you can't cook. We're sick about you. Cloud? You know, Cloud. Isn't that right, Cloud? I'll always be your mother. Let's stop this. Yeah, because there's starting to be lots of holes in your fucking story, dude. Cloud? You go in my house? Yeah. I thought you might be home. Cloud? Did you go into my room? Yeah. Oh, you're with the Shinra? Welcome. I'm sorry, it's you, Cloud. I didn't recognize you. Shinra? Shinra? Small child. Soldier. Salsa! Are you going to kill the monsters? Are you going to... Welcome. Hey, aren't you... Have I been here before? I don't remember. Now you're pissing me off! This don't matter, so get on with it! You're looking at the scenery. I feel like I know this place. We're short one bid. Yeah, let's get some sleep. I've hired a guide to the Maka reactor. I've heard she's young. Hope we can rely on her. Yeah, this is where the story is like, dude, the fuck are you on about? I don't understand why Tifa doesn't call his ass out here. Your father, if I knew this was gonna happen, I would have made mountain climbing off limits. Once the guide gets here, we're heading out. Listen to me, Sephiroth. In case something happens, trust me. I'll be alright, Dad. I have 2 men from Soldier with me. I'm Tifa. Nice to meet you. Tifa, you're the guide? That's right. So happens I'm the #1 guide in this town. You're dangerous. I can't get you involved in this. This is where I don't understand why Tifa isn't like, Cloud, the fuck are you on about, dude? You weren't fucking there. That was some other dude named Zack. No problem if you protect her. Let's go. Mr. Sephiroth, please let me take one picture for a memento. Tifa, can you ask him for me? Jeez. Great. Thank you. I'll give you a copy once I get it developed. Yeah, the picture that should show that fucking Cloud isn't there. A Maka reactor was built built in Mount Nebel. Fuck, I couldn't speak English. The cold mountain air of Mount Nebel was the same. Like, genuinely, Tifa's not an idiot. Tifa should be like, Cloud, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? It's harder from here. Follow me. The bridge? Oi. Everyone seems to be alright. We'll be able to get back. These caves are intertwined like an ant farm. Oh, and Sephiroth, one person seems to be missing. May sound cruel, but we've no time to search for it. We can't go back, we must go on. We'll travel together from here. Yeah, I'm 90% certain that that one grunt that's with them is the actual fucking Cloud. What's this? A mysteriously colored cave. Must be the Mako energy. This mountain is especially abundant in it. That's why the Mako reactor was built here. Jesus! And what's this? A Mako fountain. The miracle of nature. It's so beautiful. If the Mako reactor continues to suck up the energy, this fountain will dry up too. Materia. When you condense Mako energy, materia is produced. Very rare to see materia in its natural state. By the way, why is it that when you use materia, you can also use magic too? You were in Soldier and don't even know that? Dumbass. But the knowledge and wisdom of the ancients is held in the materia. Anyone with this knowledge can freely use the powers of the land and the planet. That knowledge interacts between ourselves and the planet, calling it magic, or so they say. Magic. Mysterious power. Did I say something funny? A man once told me never to use unscientific terms like mysterious power. It shouldn't even be called magic. I still remember how angry he was. Who was that? Hojo of Shinra Incorporated. An inexperienced man assigned to take over the work of a great scientist. He was a walking mass of complexes. A Mako fountain. This is where the knowledge of the ancients is. Like, it's one of those things of, it's no wonder Sephiroth kind of hates Cloud. Cloud's a fucking moron! Like, god damn it, dude, you're a dumbass! We finally made it. We sure took the long way, though. Tifa, you wait here. Going inside too, I want to see. Only authorized people are allowed in. This place is full of Shinra industrial secrets. But, take care of the lady. Man. Better take real good care of me then. Awesome, dude. Have a good one. I will raid in later. This is Genova, right? It won't open. This is the reason for the malfunction. This part is broken. Cloud, close the valve. Why did it break? Now I see Oja. But doing this will never get you in the same level as Professor Gast. This is a system that condenses and freezes the Mako energy. That is, when it's working correctly. Now, what does Mako energy become when it's further condensed? Oh, yeah, it becomes materia. Right, normally. But Hojo put something else in there. Take a look. Monster! What is that? Normal members of soldiers are humans that have been showered with Mako. You're different from the others, but still human. But what are they? They've been exposed to far higher degree of Mako than you. Is that some kind of monster? Exactly. And it's Hojo Shinra that's produced these monsters. Mutating living organisms produced by Mako energy. That's what these monsters really are. Normal members of Soldier. You mean you're different? Hey, Sephiroth? No. Was I? Was I created this way too? Am I the same as these monsters? Sephiroth. You saw it. All of them. Humans. Human? No way. Ever since I was small, I felt that I was different from the others. Special in some way. But not like this. Am I human? I didn't really understand what Sephiroth meant then. I was even more surprised that Shinra was producing monsters. Damn Shinra! More I hear, the more I hate them. Who would have ever thought the Maka reactor held such a secret? That would seem to explain the increase in the number of monsters recently. You should listen carefully to Cloud. Don't you think so, Barrett? Poking his damn nose where it don't belong. Cloud, why don't you finish that story? Tifa, were you waiting outside then? Yes. We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He didn't even try to talk to me. Then all of a sudden, he just disappeared, right? We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim. Villagers used to call it the Shinra Mansion. Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. Yeah, you can literally play the piano in that game. It's hilarious. So I'm not sure what the hell's going on with this marker. I don't think I can get rid of this stupid thing. Hang on. Okay, I gotta look this up. Hang on. Well, I don't think I can get rid of it. At least with that, not without restarting, I think. So we're just gonna be stuck with this for a minute. I'm sorry, Sephiroth. I know I saw him go into this room. Apparently dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Professor Gas named that organism Genova. This year, X month, X day. Genova confirmed to be an ancient. Year, X month, X day. Genova project approved. The use of Mako Reactor 1 approved for use. Mother's name is Genova. Genova Project. Is this just a coincidence? Professor Gast, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? Let me be alone. Here we go. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra mansion. He continued to read as if he was possessed by something. Not once did the light... Okay, couldn't read that fast enough. Sephiroth seems different. Who is it? Traitor. Traitor? You ignorant traitor. I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra is an itinerant race. Would migrate in, settle the planet, then move on. At the end of their hard-long journey, it is said they would find the Promised Land and supreme happiness. Those who disliked journeying appeared, stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Centra and the planet had made without giving back one whit in return. Those are your ancestors. Sephiroth, long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued happily. Now all that's left of the Cetra is in these reports. What does that have to do with you? Don't you see? Ancient Nave Genova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. The Genova Project. The Genova Project wanted to produce people with the powers of the Ancients, or the Cetra. I am what was produced. Produced? Yes. Professor Gast, leader of the Genova Project and genius scientist, produced me. How did he... Sephiroth? Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother. Jesus! Hey! Is anyone here? Hey, it's you! You're still sane, right? You can come over here and help me! I'll check this house. You check on that one over there. Terrible. Sephiroth. It's too terrible. Here it is. The infamous cutscene. Look at him. Papa. Sephiroth? Did Sephiroth do this to you? Soldier, mockery actors, Shinra! I hate them all! Mother, here to see you. Please, open this door. You do that to Papa and all the townspeople. Promise that you'd come when I was in trouble. Yep, there it is. The alien, Jenova. Mother, let's take the planet back together. I've thought of a great idea. Let's go to the promised land. Sephiroth. My family, my hometown. How could you do this to them? They've come again, Mother. With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. But those worthless creatures, are stealing the planet from Mother. Now I'm here with you. But don't worry. The real Jenova. What about my sadness, my family, friends? The sadness of having my hometown taken away from me. It's the same as your sadness. My sadness? What do I have to be sad about? I am the chosen one. I have been chosen to be the leader of this planet. I have orders to take the planet back from your stupid people for the Cetra. What should I be sad about? Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, you're not the Sephiroth I used to know. Warning for flashing. That's the end of my story. Wait a damn minute. That's it? No more? I don't remember. What happened to Sephiroth? In terms of skill, I could have killed him. Official record states Sephiroth is dead. I read it in the newspaper. Shinra Incorporated owns the newspaper, so you can't rely on that. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too. A lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Jenova? It was in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar. Did someone carry it out later? It was missing from the Shinra building. Sephiroth? Damn, none of this makes sense! I'm gone! I'm leaving the thing into you! Yo, Cloud, let's get a move on. Right. Yo, come on, let's go. Oh. Cloud? How bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me? I thought you were a goner. So sad. The ancients, Cetra, Genova, Sephiroth, and myself? Let's go. Barrett's waiting. What a fascinating story. Okay, hang on. I gotta fucking... Ah, there it is! Found the fucking button! Yo, Cloud, here. PHS. Changing party members. Access menu and select PHS. Only be used in the world map or at a save point. Just use PHS and you can contact any of us easily. Alright then, we're out of here. To the item store. Weapon store. Yeah. the house next to the inn. Go upstairs. Open the closet in the far right corner. Ah, found neither. Next. The next house to the right, go upstairs, open the wardrobe, and you'll find another. Cool. Just looting random people's houses. Go to the next house, go upstairs, open the wardrobe. Nope, not that house. Guard source, cool. On the first floor. Climb the spiral staircase. Open the large chest. Peacemaker. It's the rightmost house in the main square. Open the door under the stairs. Found another. Head for the upper concourse. Into the middle or right building to find the material weapon stores. Okay, that's everything I can get. So I guess. Alright, next. Part of the grasslands area you find chicken. Okay. Oh, God! So I think this is actually a good place to stop. I know I haven't been live terribly long, but we're about to get into the true bulk of the game. And I think this is a great place for us to stop. Ah! Displacer beast! Now, here's also why I'm stopping. It is because I just posted on the schedule next weekend. Both streams of the weekend, the Saturday night and the Sunday afternoon stream, are more Final Fantasy VII. So, actually, let's talk about the stream. Let's talk about schedule. Let me jump over to my full screen mode. And you know what? We're going to add an image. I'm going to show you guys the schedule if you haven't already seen it. Okay, so Let me scoot you over. Here's the schedule for this coming week. As you can see, Monday stream tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Eastern. As always, we will be doing Star Wars: The Old Republic because I didn't stream it yesterday. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week, I am not streaming. I have a bunch of stuff going on in my personal life. I may be getting a job, so I got to keep a lot of time open for possible, like, you know, interviews and shit. So I'm just blocking out those 3 days just to err on the side of caution. Then we will be back Friday afternoon. We will be back in Mass Effect 3. I delayed it slightly because I'm still deciding on a couple things. Namely, I've been playing around with some mods. I don't know if I'm going to do modded playthrough on the channel. So we'll see about that. So that's why I pushed it back to next Friday. And then, like I said, Saturday night at 9 p.m. and Sunday at 11 a.m. more Final Fantasy VII. We're going to be getting into the bulk of this game. We're finally into the open world. So much to do. But so that is the schedule for this week. As always, days and times are subject to change. And all my times are posted in both Eastern and GMT. But, so, in the meantime, let's go grab my dashboard. Actually, no, we don't need the dashboard. I need to grab this. Go Stream Manager, Raid, Search. This. Alright. Well, before I kick this off, we'll go through the closing. I want to thank you guys for stopping by and checking out the stream. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that follow button. Lets Twitch know you like what I'm doing, lets you know when I go live. Also, make sure you follow on Twitter, join the Discord, and sub to the YouTube. Join the community and check it out. Also, if you feel like it, hit that subscribe button here on Twitch. Get access to all of our awesome emotes, request privileges for our reactions, discount in the merch store once that's back up. Plus, you get ad-free viewing and support the channel. But if that's not your style, you can always support through the tip jar, Patreon, and Throne gift buttons below. Nothing is ever expected, but everything is always appreciated. Speaking of Patreon, big shout out to my patrons, especially those with the Ronin Blade Master tier and above. You guys keep this show running. Also, shout out to Alstamal Gaming, Ben's Berserk, NerdApro101, Spooky Kiki, and Capitan! Alst and Ben are two good buddies of mine here on Twitch, so go check their channels out. Nerd is my amazing moderator, guest host, co-star, video collaborator. He's my video editor, a good friend, and a YouTuber. Currently playing through the Mass Effect franchise. New video just dropped today, so go check that out. Kiki and Captain are my awesome artists. They keep this place looking pretty. Kiki's also a moderator and a Twitch streamer, so go check them out. But let's get this raid going. But until I see you guys again, which is tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. GMT, I've been Demon. You've been the Ronin. You guys are awesome, as always, and I will see you next time. Have a good one, folks. Safe journeys.